Boys, Miary Zo is finally here, and we have a lot to talk about regarding this character. So, first impressions and initial thoughts after seeing her gameplay. I don't necessarily love her, but I don't hate her either. I'm kind of in between. Kind of like Arzosina. I do like Arzosina, but I don't necessarily hate her. I'm kind of like in between, and that's how I feel about Miary Zo. I remember I do not like cutesy characters, and this is what we got. Like you guys know, I've mentioned this. I love my badass women, bro. I love my Reinas, Zafina. I think even Anna for me, Lydia. Those are like badass, strong female characters, and not so much the cutesy characters in Xiaoyus, the Lilies, the Askas. So now Miary Zo just adds on that list. So for me, personally, I will not be playing this character. I will try her out, but she's not on my main list. One thing I also want to talk about is how people need to let go of this, purist, elitist behavior of Tekken. Tekken has never been a pure hand-to-hand martial arts game. Let's just be honest to ourselves. This is something I used to complain about as well, but it's something I've come to agree. Even Tekken 1 had what? A robot, it had a devil, a freaking bear, literally swordsman with a possessed sword. So that's not pure martial arts. It's always been a borderline between fantasy and martial arts. That's what Tekken is, and that's what Tekken is today. It's just that today they've embraced the fantasy more so than the actual martial arts. But it is what it is. So just accept the game for what it is. It took me by no surprise when I saw this whole, Miary Zo magic abilities with the ogres and everything, because I've made my peace, bro. This is what Tekken is. Okay, so let's talk about Miary Zo. Let's talk more about this hand. So what I like about Mia is the ogre relation. We finally have confirmation that she has the power of the ogre. We don't know why, we don't know how, but most people came to the conclusion that ogre has been sealed in her. They did say that what her mother or her grandmother predicted that she would be born with red eyes. So maybe she's born as an ogre inside her, or maybe she's just an ogre that transforms into an ogre, basically. So it can be either of those options. Now, what I love about this personally is the fact that we have a different version of ogre. This ogre looks kind of sick, to be honest. So the white, pale color, and I'm all for it. What I want from this, all my fucking days, please Namco, make Ogre a DLC character for season 3. Please, it would be so sick. Imagine Ogre that goes through Ogre when it goes into heat. That would be so fucking sick, bro. Miary Zo as her own separate character, kind of like Jin and Devil Jin, and then her Ogre as a different character as well. It would also make sense canonically because the OG Ogre we all know is dead, right? So having a new version of Ogre, the white ghost, that would be sick. Dude, Ogre as a DLC character, season 3, please. The other thing I love about Miary Zo is, that's basically it for me. That's where I draw the line with this character. I know she's cute, she's got massive jugs, boobies for days, but boys, I'm not a Guna. That's not me. I want my Reinas, I want my Lydias, I want my Annas, I want my bad-ass female hands, and Miary Zo does not check that box for me. Talking more about her gameplay, of course she has stances. I think this one we all expected from the description we got of her actually mimicking animals. So this one we did see. I think I've seen a total of 3 stances. There's one where she crouch dashes, kind of like a crouch dash. There's one where she touches the ground. Then there's a stripper pole as well, which I can say I did not see coming. I did not see the stripper pole coming. That one caught me off guard, bro. She pulled out the stripper pole? Oh my days. Doing 360 spins in this bitch. I did not expect the stripper pole. Honestly, I did not expect it. So that's an aspect I don't actually like about her. I don't like the pole. In terms of gameplay, dude, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like a hater or be negative, but this is just not my kind of character. Like outside of the ogre stuff, which I love heavily, nothing else really catches my eye with this character. So gameplay wise for me, does not do it. I'm sure most of you guys love her. I think the reactions so far have been above average, right? I'll try to make a poll as well. Above average, but I'm not a huge fan. But it's kind of cool, right? I like it for the fact that she's coming with the whole Ogre thing, which might tie in with future DLCs if the game actually gets one, or even a future DLC character in the sense of an actual Ogre in the game. And in terms of strength, I haven't done a thorough breakdown, but of course we've seen stuff that makes characters good in this game. She has a running 3 into stance, which is like plus, so basically you're probably guessing for your life. She has a Punisher into stance, a long range low with the tail she gets when she, I don't know, I guess she just has that when she does certain moves. She has the Ogre arms, so she might have some range or certain moves. So in terms of strength, we can't really tell, but from what we've seen so far, she does look like a good character. Of course, it's difficult to tell. I don't want to say she looks OP, she looks strong, because we all know how the Fakumram situation went. Everyone thought he was OP. Turned out to be one of the most balanced characters in the game, like actual, which is still crazy to me. Armor King also, yeah, I mean, Armor King is out basically, so we do know he's strong, but Azosina, sorry, Miary Zo, we can't really tell. After this trailer, I think we might need a little bit more. But that's just me. I don't hate, that's the thing, I don't hate her, boys, but I just don't love her. Not my kind of playstyle, by the way. So in terms of season 2, for me, it's a myth. Okay, it's kind of mid in a sense that, again, I do want Ogre in the game, and I do like the relation with Ogre. It brings possibilities for the character to return. But outside of that, it's an overall miss. Now, overall, for me, S+2 is still good value, because I do like Armor King. I do actually like Anna, and I might pick her up. Fakumram, I'm falling in love with this character. Pause. Dude, Fak is actually one of the most honest and humble characters in this game. He's so fair, it's insane, and I'll make a video on that. Like, Fak, and he's super fucking fun. So these 3 characters in DLC Pass 2 I all love, which is a massive W for me. Miary Zo sadly is a miss, but hey, I will take a season pass, and of course Armor King is looking sick AF. I can't wait. So Miary Zo is set to release on the 5th of December. I think the 1st and 2nd for early access users. So that is pretty soon. We don't have to wait a lot, bro. Like, it's October, what, 11th right now? 12th? So that's basically under 1 month. Just about a month, which is actually insane, right? It's insane. Because Armor King just dropped and Miary Zo, it's good. And we have TWT finals coming at the end of the year. Hopefully we do get a season 3 announcement, because people are worried about this game. They haven't made an announcement on units sold. So there's speculation that the game maybe isn't doing as well as we think it is. You know, the marketing team has cut down on Tekken Talk. So people are saying maybe financially Tekken 8 is in shambles. We don't know that. But maybe most of that will be thrown out of the window when Season 3 is announced, because Season 3 means Season 2 has done well, which I think is true, because Armor King has massive pull. His aura is too strong that I think Season 2 actually sold well. So TWT finals, we should expect a Season 3 announcement trailer, because again, the PS6 is probably after next year. So it's just logical that we should get at least one more season until we get the next installment of the Tekken game. So one last thing as always, hopefully if Armor King does not come with a huge balance patch, I'm hoping Miary Zo does, because she's coming at the end of the year. Probably after the TWT finals, it will be ideal to have that patch, because at this point I've accepted that Namco just don't do things the way we want them. So I don't think we should expect this patch anytime soon. I don't think the Armor King update will affect balance all that much, you know, but hey, a man can dream, right? A man can dream. But it is what it is. Accept Tekken 8 for what it is. Either you hate it or you love it. So that's my thoughts on Miary Zo, boys. How do you feel about this character? Is she a miss? Is she a hit? Or is she somewhere in between, like me, how I feel about her? Yeah, let me know your thoughts, because this one is a big one, boys. This is a new original Tekken character again, and let me just say, to me it's been kind of disappointing, boys. Miary Zo, Victor, and Azosina, I think, have been a miss for me. Not my kind of characters, you know. But Reina, oh my days, fucking S+ tier character, design, personality, everything they cooked. So in terms of newcomers, I would rank Reina best, and then I would rank Miary Zo over Victor. I don't like. I think I'll make a video on this, boys. Make a video on this so we can actually talk about it properly. But anyway, boys, how do you feel about Miary Zo? Talk to your boy. Is she good? Is she cooked? Is Tekken 8 doing good? Is Tekken 8 so caliber now? Let me know your thoughts on the new released original Tekken character. Thank you so much as usual for taking time to watch my video. If you made this far, please don't forget to toria that like button, subscribe if you're new, and as usual, boys, may the frame data be ever in your favor. GG.